What's up, Gator Nation? I am with Spencer Perry, a defensive back who just committed to Florida on a visit this weekend. Spencer, what's up? How you doing?
Doing pretty good. Just happy about my commitment to Florida. I actually go to IMG Academy in Bradenton, Florida, so I'm definitely going to be going to Florida a lot, visiting.
Sounds great, man. You committed to Florida on a visit to Florida. Can you describe how the visit went and what exactly it was that made you commit?
The visit went really well. When I actually decided to make the commitment to Florida, I was actually engaged with Coach Callahan, and went ahead and I actually decided to make the commitment. My family was in the room with me as well. So it was just a great time to do it.
Well, I like that. No hat ceremony, no time, no TV, whatever. Just, you want to be a Gator, and you say, I'm going to be a Gator. What exactly was it that turned you on to Florida above other schools?
Well, first of all, the education at Florida is amazing. Actually, when I committed to the University of Florida, we went to the student life part, the education part, and it was just a great field. They're one of the best public colleges in the public universities in the country as far as education goes. And then my mom loves that. I like it, and the athletics is it just speaks for itself. They are the Florida Gators. They are known for defensive backs, and I definitely want to keep the tradition going.
Well, you're from Auburn, Alabama, home to, of course, the Auburn Tigers and former Gator coach Will Muschamp. What made you initially interested in being a Florida Gator?
I went to go visit Auburn University probably around 3 weeks ago, and actually on my visit to Auburn, Florida offered me, and Michigan offered me, and Auburn offered me. So it was all in maybe in a matter of an hour. So after I got my Florida offer, while I was talking to Coach Muschamp.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. You be on another school's campus and just get offered by other schools just like that. Could you describe what it was like to be recruited by Will Muschamp and then what it was like to be recruited by Jim McElwain, and maybe compare the two a little bit?
Coach Muschamp, recruiting with them. First of all, I feel very blessed to be getting recruited by in any school. So that's all a blessing. But I get down to the nitty gritty. Coach Muschamp is a great guy. He's known for his defensive players. He's one of the greatest, one of the best defensive minds, period. Then we have Coach McElwain. He's more of an offensive guy. He came from Colorado State, and he actually competed against Alabama when he was the coach for Colorado State. Actually came close to beating him. I understand that Coach McElwain was the offensive coordinator for Alabama, and so I know that he understands winning. Both of the guys are very good guys, genuine, and they definitely understand football very well.
All right, so there's still a long way to go until National Signing Day. You are a Florida Gator commit. What do you want Florida fans to know about you that would make us confident that you will stick with that commitment?
Well, one thing, I'm very strong in my commitment to Florida. First of all, I don't commit to things. I just don't, I'm not that dude. I'm definitely a man of my word. So, I'm here. I'm definitely going to be a Gator. And I cannot wait to come play in the swamp. So I can't wait.
Well, you just said you can't wait to come play in the swamp, and there is a great reason for that. Florida, of course, one of the powerhouse programs in the country, and they have a great tradition of defensive backs going through there. Just to name a few: Reggie Nelson, Joe Hayden, Ahmad Black, Vernon Hargraves, and the list goes on and on and on. What is it like for you to know that you will someday be competing to play in the same secondary that those guys once patrolled?
Well, like I said, I mean, the foundation is laid from those guys. The foundation is laid. Vernon, I went to a practice Friday, and I watched how Vernon practiced. His attention to detail is second to none. He definitely, he's a quiet guy, really, kind of quiet guy, all about the business. But he's a great player. Like I said, attention to detail, technique, it all stands out. And I was just, watching them, taking little things, little bits and pieces, and trying to put in my game. When we talk about all the great DBs, you talk about Joe Hayden, you talk about Mon Black, you talk about Matt Elam, the list goes on to on. I'm just trying to be the next. I'm going to work hard, and I'm definitely going to try to be the next.
Well, you are a pretty highly touted prospect, but the way recruiting works isn't always what I would say is fair. I mean, you go on a visit, and you just told me you got offers from Florida, Michigan, and Auburn. Well, on a visit to Auburn, it's kind of a game of dominoes where, someone sees you on another campus and they'll say, oh, well, Auburn's thinking of getting him. He must be good, as opposed to watching film and evaluating for yourself. So it's still very early in the recruiting game, but there aren't really a lot of people who are, listing you as one of the top players in the country. What do you have to say to people who just look at you as another player Florida is recruiting? What makes you stand out?
I look at what separates me as a player from everyone else. I think I have a unique size, a frame, and speed. First of all, I go in at 4'4", and I'm 6'3", 200 pounds. And one thing about me, I am underrated right now. But like I said, I don't look at the rankings. The rankings are going to be there for everybody to see. But for people saying, "Oh, he's just another guy," that's not me. I'm a hard worker. I'm going to make some noise. I actually go to IMG Academy with a bunch of 4 or 5 star recruits. Right now, I'm a 3-star recruit. I go to school with them. I compete with them every day, and it's no different. I feel like I'm just as good as anyone else. I definitely want to prove that over and over again to everyone. So maybe because I don't have all the rankings and all this stuff, people say, "Oh, he's just another commitment." That's not the case. I feel like I'm different from everyone else.
Well, I'm going to point out right now, J.J. Watt was a 2-star recruit, and that kind of made me laugh when I first learned that. But anyway, there is still a lot of time for you to improve and get better before National Signing Day and before you step on the field for the Florida Gators. What, above all else, would you like to improve about your game before you officially become a Florida Gator?
First of all, I want to improve my game in every aspect. I think every player is room for improvement, but I'm working on my footwork, agility, my speed, my knowledge of the game. It's just every aspect of the game, so I can be the best player I possibly can be. I mean, I'm trying to enroll early, actually, and that way I can go in and kind of compete for a job, because I'm pretty sure one of the safeties is going to try to go pro next year, and I'm going to fill that role.
One more question, Spencer. When your Gator career is over, what would you like people to remember most about the name Spencer Perry?
When it's done, I want them to say that he played hard every single game. He gave it his all, and I mean, he's one of the best. That's what I want people to understand. People don't understand that I work hard for what I've got. I'm going to continue to work hard every single day. I'm always looking to improve. I'm always looking to perfect my craft. And I'm going to show everyone in the very near future of what I'm truly about.
Well, that sounds pretty good to me. Spencer Perry says he is going to make some noise for the Florida Gators. Spencer, thanks so much for your time. Best of luck to you in the future, and I look forward to seeing you in orange and blue.